Do you ever feel frustrated when your desires remain unfulfilled? Do you yearn for something, only to find it perpetually out of reach? This common experience often stems from a fundamental misunderstanding of manifestation. We chase after what we think we lack, creating a vicious cycle of desire and disappointment. This perceived lack is an illusion, a product of our mind's tendency to dwell on what is missing rather than appreciating the abundance already present. The key to breaking free from this cycle lies in shifting our focus from a place of lack to a state of wholeness. When we operate from a sense of lack, we emit an energy of desperation that repels the very things we desire. It's like trying to force a flower to bloom before its time. The effort is counterproductive and ultimately stifles growth. True manifestation arises from a place of inner peace and alignment, where we trust in the natural unfolding of life. When we release the desperate grip on our desires, we create space for them to manifest organically. This is the essence of detachment, a state of being where we are at peace with whatever outcome arises. Detachment doesn't mean giving up on our dreams, it means releasing the need to control the outcome. It's about trusting that our desires will come into fruition even if we can't see the bigger picture just yet. When we're consumed by desperate energy, we send out a frequency of neediness and fear. This vibration is out of alignment with the natural flow of abundance. It's like trying to attract a butterfly by chasing it with a net. The pursuit only scares it away. The more we chase after something from a place of desperation, the more elusive it becomes. Imagine a child who desperately wants a particular toy. They plead, bargain, and throw tantrums in their relentless pursuit. This frantic energy creates resistance and pushes the desired object further away. Now, picture the same child who, upon realizing they can't have the toy at this moment, decides to engage in another activity. As they become absorbed in their play, they release the attachment to the toy. Ironically, it's often in those moments of surrender that our desires manifest. This principle applies to all areas of life, from relationships to career aspirations. When we approach our desires with a sense of urgency and desperation, we create an energetic barrier that prevents them from manifesting. We become so fixated on the outcome that we fail to enjoy the present moment and miss out on the opportunities unfolding around us. Detachment, on the other hand, allows us to approach our desires from a place of peace, trust, and openness, creating a fertile ground for manifestation. Detachment is not about suppressing our desires, but rather about transforming our relationship with them. It's about finding a place of inner peace where our happiness is not contingent upon external outcomes. When we learn to detach from the outcome, we free ourselves from the emotional roller coaster of hope and disappointment. We become more present, more joyful, and more receptive to the infinite possibilities that life has to offer. Think of a surfer riding a wave. They don't control the ocean, but they learn to ride the waves with skill and grace. They embrace the uncertainty, knowing that each wave is a unique experience. Similarly, when we practice detachment, we surrender to the flow of life, while remaining certain that our desires are on the way. We trust that we are exactly where we need to be, and that everything is unfolding in perfect timing. Detachment is not a passive state of resignation. It's an active choice to align our energy with our desire. It's about releasing our need to control and trusting that a power greater than ourselves is orchestrating our highest good. Imagine a gardener carefully planting seeds in the fertile soil. They nurture the seeds with water and sunlight, providing the optimal conditions for growth. However, the gardener doesn't dig up the seeds every day to see if they've sprouted. They understand that growth takes time and that interfering with the natural process would be counterproductive. They trust that with patience and consistent care, the seeds will blossom in due time. This analogy beautifully illustrates the principle of detachment in manifestation. We plant the seeds of our desires through our thoughts, intentions, and actions. We nurture these seeds with positive energy and belief. But then, we must surrender the outcome to the universe, trusting that with time and patience, our desires will bear fruit. Just as the gardener doesn't control the speed of the seed's growth, we don't control the timing of our manifestations. It will happen when the belief has been impressed upon your subconscious mind. You do not need to worry about how it will happen. The universe will decide this. The way that things play out will feel very natural. Trying to force an outcome is like trying to rush a seed to sprout. It simply doesn't work that way. Detachment allows us to let go of the need to control, creating space for the universe to work its magic. Surrendering to the present moment is essential for practicing detachment. When our minds are constantly racing with worries about the future or regrets about the past, we create inner turmoil that blocks the flow of abundance. The things we desire are usually of a high vibration. Fear and worry are low vibrational emotions that push our desires further away. By bringing our awareness to the present moment, we can quiet the mental chatter and connect with a deeper sense of peace. The present moment is the only place where life truly exists. The past is gone, and the future is yet to come. When we dwell on past mistakes or worry about future uncertainties, we miss out on the beauty and fullness of the present. It's in the stillness of the present moment that we find true freedom, freedom from fear, worry, and the illusion of lack. When we surrender to the present moment, we align ourselves with the natural rhythm of life. We become more aware of the abundance that surrounds us, the beauty of nature, the warmth of human connection, the simple joys of being alive. This shift in perspective allows us to approach our desires from a place of gratitude and peace, creating a magnetic energy that attracts our desires to us. When we obsessively focus on our desires from a place of lack, it creates resistance and blocks manifestation. It's like holding on to a tightly clenched fist. Nothing new can enter. When we release the grip and open our hands, we create space for new possibilities to flow into our lives. This is the essence of allowing a state of being where we are open to receiving whatever the universe has in store for us. Think of a river flowing effortlessly towards the ocean. It doesn't struggle or force its way, it simply follows the path of least resistance. Similarly, when we allow life to unfold naturally, we align ourselves with the flow of abundance. We trust that the universe is guiding us towards our highest good, even if we can't see the entire path ahead. Allowing is not about giving up on our dreams. It's about releasing the need to control the outcome. It's about trusting that the universe has a plan for us, even if we can't see the bigger picture just yet. When we surrender to the unknown, we open ourselves to receiving blessings beyond our wildest dreams. One of the most effective ways to cultivate detachment is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of bringing your attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about observing your thoughts, feelings, and sensations without getting carried away by them. When you find your mind wandering, gently guide it back to the present. You can practice mindfulness anytime, anywhere. Simply focus on your breath, noticing the rise and fall of your chest. Pay attention to the sensations of your body, the sounds around you, the sights that come into your field of vision. The more you practice mindfulness, the easier it becomes to detach from your thoughts and emotions. As you become more present, you'll notice that many of your worries and anxieties dissolve. You'll realize that most of the things you worry about never actually happen, and even if they do, you have the inner strength to handle them. This newfound peace and clarity will create a fertile ground for manifestation. When we release the desperate grip on our desires, we open ourselves to receiving in ways we never thought possible. The universe has a funny way of delivering our desires when we least expect them, often in ways we couldn't have orchestrated ourselves. This is the magic of detachment. It allows us to be surprised and delighted by the unexpected gifts that life has to offer. Imagine you've been searching tirelessly for a particular item. You've scoured every store, searched every website, and asked everyone you know. Just when you're about to give up hope, you stumble upon the item unexpectedly at a flea market or receive it as a thoughtful gift from a friend. It's as if the universe was waiting for you to release the attachment so it could deliver your desire in a way that exceeded your expectations. This sense of joyful surprise is a hallmark of detachment. When we're not attached to the outcome, we're free to appreciate the journey and all the unexpected detours along the way. We become more open to new possibilities, new connections, and new experiences that we may have missed if we were laser-focused on a single outcome. When you master the art of detachment, you become a conscious co-creator with the universe. You set your intentions, practice your daily manifestation routine, and then surrender the outcome, trusting that the universe is conspiring to bring your desires to fruition. Remember, you are worthy of receiving all the good that life has to offer. Release the need to control, embrace the present moment, and watch in amazement as your dreams unfold in perfect timing. The universe has your back, and anything is possible when you align with the flow of abundance. As you continue on your journey of personal growth and transformation, remember that you are not alone. The universe is always supporting you, guiding you, and cheering you on every step of the way. Trust in the process, believe in your dreams, and never give up on the magic of manifestation.